Thomas Beckstead has won the 2013 Card Player Poker Tour Bicycle Casino $1,100 no-limit hold'em main event, topping a field of 369 entries to capture the title and the first place prize of $102,010. Card Player TV caught up with the 27-year-old poker pro from Temecula just after his win to hear how it feels to be the newest CPPT main event champion.
Pretty much cloud nine for me. I mean, I've, since I was about 19, I've played poker for, a good portion of my income or whatever. So, and a lot of it, when I started, playing tournaments again this year, a lot of it was that I wanted to, get that six-figure score. I wanted to get a bracelet, trophy, whatever it may be. Some hardware to put on the mantle at home. So, for me, it's kind of been a long journey, and, it's definitely kind of a little bit of indication for me, so.
Beckstead played an aggressive game, pulling off and getting caught making some big bluffs. We asked him for his thoughts on his play throughout the final table.
I feel like I haven't watched the tape or anything, but I definitely feel like I was the most active player at the table. That was kind of my plan going in. I knew that generally at all the final tables that I've been at, and I've been at it a lot recently, that I haven't made it deep in. Like, my best finish of my 5 final tables this year was 4th, so everyone tends to play really, really tight early, so I was like, I'm going to open up my game and try to, really, really hammer it, but I didn't pick up any hands early, so I actually kind of went down and went back up, and it was crazy. I somehow stuck right around 1 point. I'd go down to $1 million and up to 2, and then back down to 1.7, which is what I started with, and then, I don't know, I made a lot of plays where I wasn't really happy with myself. I think my pocket twos call was probably like the worst call in the history of poker, but all in all, I felt like I executed my game plan fairly well, which was try to grind people down, try to steal as many blinds as I could, especially when the antes and everything went high. That's kind of when the whole match shifted for me. Is picked up a lot of, ace 3, ace 7s, and I just jammed it all in, and, the blinds were really high, so that kind of helped because post-flop, I really wasn't flopping any pairs at all whatsoever, and every time I did, she would have a better pair, so.
Beckstead topped hometown heroine Nichole Jurgens heads up for the title. Jurgens, a cash game pro and commentator on the Bicycle Casino's popular Live at the Bike cash game show, had no problem being on the other side of the camera, even with the fact that she is currently 5 months pregnant. We asked Beckstead for his thoughts on the heads-up match.
To be honest, going into the day, she had a heaps of chips, and, I knew a lot of the other players, they kind of maybe hadn't been there before, but she was probably her and Kevin were probably the two most experienced players other than myself, so I kind of thought going into the day, if I get heads up with her, that would be my ultimate goal, and then once you get heads up, it's anyone's ball game, especially when the blinds get high. Usually whoever gets the best cards or fades a pair and a flush draw and everything on the turn, is going to be the winner, so. She played really, really well, and, hats off to her, to be honest. She absolutely crushed me post-flop. I just got lucky pre-flop.
Congratulations to Thomas Beckstead, your 2013 Card Player Poker Tour Bicycle Casino main event champion.